What the fuck is going on? Hey, I know we back with another motherfucking video. It's your boy, Kobe. We back again. Let's do this shit right now. Hey. Y'all already know I'm back again, nigga. Fuck going on? We got another fucking story time for y'all, nigga. Today we back with the series again. We got Life of Kobe. You know what I'm saying? This gotta be, I don't even know what track this is, but we moved so far goddamn down the list, nigga. I think this like track, I wanna say it's like track 12. And the reason I keep calling them tracks, y'all, is because I'm treating this whole like little rollout slash little thing like it's like it's music. Like I'm a fucking rapper and shit, and I'm just dropping singles and music and songs for y'all niggas. But anyway, like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? We got that Life of Kobe going, so we just gonna pick up the steam. We just gonna continue the whole little rollout thing. So, you know, this particular story, where does this take place, man? Oh, this is in middle school, so we in Georgia by this point. We're not in Houston no more. Y'all, we done gone through the system pretty much twice by this point. We've been adopted by this point. Niggas is in Georgia. Niggas done been relocated. So by this point, you know, I have been, you know, in Georgia. This was 7th grade, right? I think this is like 7th grade. So now I've been in Georgia for about 2012. Now it's like 2017. So about about 4 or 5 years by now. So now these names I'm gonna try to like blur them out. This girl, I know for a fact that if she hears this shit or if she hears her name in this story, she gonna start tweaking. She was definitely one of those girls, so you gotta, you know. But anyway, we're gonna be using fake names and shit, man. This story is just so fucking wild, and it's really a testament to my adoptive parents' behavior. And I'm not finna sit here and say I didn't learn no lesson from that shit, because ultimately, nigga, a nigga definitely did learn a lesson from it, and it actually kind of taught me how to be a more P nigga. And it was just some young nigga shit that I was doing that I probably shouldn't have did. I probably like should have just been quiet about it, but I wasn't finna be quiet, nigga. Fuck. That nigga asked me a question, so I answered it anyway. So at this point, we're in middle school, you know what I'm saying? 7th grade. This had to be like early morning. This is where it started. This had to be like early morning, some shit. You know, I forgot necessarily how this went, but there was a free block, not even a free block, but a block, like right after homeroom in the morning, you would go to this like computer, and I think it was just for the smart kids on our smart hallway and shit. Like we would just go to the computer and we would chill in there for about 30 to 35, 40 minutes for a free block before we went out class, which was like, you know, gym and shit. But we would go in there. So we go in there, and usually, if you know, you know. Shout out everybody at Lindley and shit. Shout out all the guys and shit. But if you know, you know. When we get in that computer lab, I think it's actually, you know what, nigga? Now that I come to think of it, this is 8th grade, my nigga. Because we were doing that special fucking. Was it 7? I can't fucking remember. It was either 7 or 8th grade. But this shit happened. Regardless. Shout out the guys, like I said. But usually during that time in the morning, and this was close to the time where we're getting ready to get out of school. It's had to be like March or some shit. Field day is coming. Niggas is ain't doing no work. So by this point, niggas, there was this craze game going around in middle school where niggas would just get on the games and play them together. Now we had Minecraft. Minecraft was like usually like that shit was like 6th grade, 5th grade. Then 7th and 8th grade, it became Super Smash Flash and motherfucking Halo Online. Like we was playing Halo Online, like the girls, everybody would play that shit. We would all get on the game and like just be in the computer lab playing Halo Online, or fucking the niggas, all the guys would be in the back running Smash Flash tournaments. But a particular day, niggas was in the back running Smash Flash. We was on that Smash Flash, and I don't remember how we got to the topic of, you know, bitches and, you know, what's going. But I think this girl was fucking bothering me, bro. I really think that's what it was. But also, now that I'm looking back, I'm just like, bro, that was some lame ass shit that you did, nigga. Like, you probably should never like outed that girl like that. But she was just so fucking annoying, and she's one of those girls that, like, I tried fucking with her in like elementary school, and like, cause I like, this was the type of girl that I like used to like she like had the type. So as soon as I got to elementary school, I was on that, and y'all already know my past. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, it's a bitch that look good. You know what I'm saying? I'ma see what's up with that. She wasn't feeling it. Like, she wasn't feeling it. She was one of those super sweet suburban girls, black mom, white dad, some shit like that. I forgot how that shit went, but you know, she was one of those super sweet suburban bitches. You know what I'm saying? With the upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, oh my gosh, I tried to fuck with her, bro. But she wasn't good, so it's just like, you know, what more can you do? This is 4th grade, 5th grade. I kind of let that shit go, cause like, what more, you know what I'm saying, can you actually like want from the situation? What more can you desire from the situation? And I'm not finna force no bitch to like me, so you know what I'm saying. Still like went to school with her. I want to say she went to Lindley 6 with us. I want to say she went to Lindley 6 with us. I don't remember. But my mind was just on something else. So it's like I wasn't finna force you to do this. Anyway, so we hit the back to class, and we all on Smash Flash and shit, and we chatting and shit. And again, this bitch was bothering me, bro. Like, she kept bothering me. Like, I remember earlier in the year, she had went to our homeroom teacher, Miss Wesley, I think. Miss Wesley. She went to Miss Wesley and complained to Miss Wesley that I was like being mean to her and shit, and like, it was like that you were bothering me, and I know that you liked me. Like, she had wrote a note to me one day, and like, yo, my nigga, she was basically telling me how, yo, I like you, and da-da-da-da. And by this point, nigga, I'm on my player shit, so it's like, bitch, I was trying to fuck with you in elementary school, and now you want to write me notes? I didn't take that as an opportunity to like dog her or no shit, but I was just like, bruh, I'm not going. And then I think at this time too, I was getting much better looking bitches. Like, I had this, like, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm where I was now, my nigga, but I was getting better looking bitches, I felt like, than what this girl was looking like. And my type was changing. Like, you gotta think I'm in 8th grade, so I'm exposed to a lot more shit. I was doing a lot more things away from the adoptive household, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was super strict and hell-bent. So I was doing a lot more things aside for that, so I was exposed to a lot more. However, she just didn't understand or gripe that concept. So when I started being standoffish with her and like really telling her about herself or being honest with her, she goes and tells the teacher that I'm bullying her and shit. So now I'm in the hallway with her. She's boohooing, crying with Miss Wesley, and man, just bullshit, man. Again, we're going back to the back of the classroom because, like I said, this is where this shit started. So she's still bothering me, and I'm like, I think I had said something to the effect of, that's why I got your news. And bro, all the niggas in the back of the class was like, oh. And I remember my partner was like, bro, you really got her nudes, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, woo woo. So being a young nigga, bro, I did some lame shit, and I showed him the news. At this time, I didn't have a phone or nothing, so if I was getting anything from a bitch, it was coming from like either via email, like Kick. I didn't have no tablet at the time either, because these niggas, my adopted parents just took everything from me, bro. Like, nigga, you could blink at them wrong and everything is gone, nigga, everything. But I showed him like the little Google Hangout thing, bro. The niggas, me and the guy, bro, niggas started tweaking. Like, it was like they talked in the hallway through the whole fucking school day and probably the rest of the week. Well, finally gets to the point where now, which I should have fucking known, but the rumor is now spread that Shorty sent me nudes. As you can imagine, that shit got around the school even faster than some motherfucking wildfire, nigga. She got around the school, she got back to her. Next thing you know, she's telling her parent, she's telling Miss Wesley, and I'm like, you dumbass bitch, you're the one that sent this. Like, you sent these nudes, so it's like, you're finna get both of us expelled or whatever because you sent me this shit, and I done told everybody that you sent me. Now, I probably shouldn't have told everybody, But why would you know what I'm saying? You need to just take your L in silence. I remember when bitches would get exposed in school and they would just take their L in silence. But like I told y'all, this was a like suburban girl, so she was really new to that shit, and she like really wasn't getting my, I'm not gonna lie, she wasn't getting my attention anymore after elementary school on some like regular shit. Like if you was gonna get my attention after that, you either had to be a bad bitch or it had to be something about you, neither which of those this bitch had. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, y'all had just goddamn. But I'm like, you know, you just did all of this. Oh my gosh, bro. When my goddamn adoptive folks found out about this shit, bro, we got the phone call home. Oh my God. Oh my God. I will never ever forget like this scenario, because it's like, bitch, you literally, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, just to get to the point, I ended up talking to this girl outside, and this is where I this is why I want to say I became good at my like negotiation, like bitch negotiation tactics. Like, not that you supposed to or have to negotiate with a female as a nigga, but sometimes you got to get yourself out of pickles, my nigga. Think about what would have happened if I had got expelled from middle school. God! Like, and I was living over there on 520 Rosie Lane or whatever that shit is, on Rosie Lane, and I got expelled from fucking middle school. Just imagine that. And I'm finna go to high school. Just imagine that. Had to talk with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I let her know. She then decided to, you know, not recant it, but she dialed down the grade of it. I don't know how she did the shit, but she dialed it down, because my whole thing is, bitch, once you tell somebody that a nigga did that, bro, or a nigga, you know, is telling people that you see him, once you tell people that shit is blown up so bad, like it's blown up overly bad. So I ain't even gonna cap y'all down. I was already thinking like, this shit over. Like, as soon as I found out the whole school knew, and then I found out she knew and Miss Wesley knew, I was like, this shit over. This shit is over. But we was able to, you know what I'm saying, nip that in the bud and shit. And ultimately, shout out to, I guess that's one of the few things these niggas did right. But shout out to the adopted parents, man. They put in the work with the folks to make sure that I could stay in school and shit. And ultimately, what I ended up having to do was, I had to go. Mind y'all, this shit lasted for like 3 to 4 days. So I had to go in every fucking class that I had a class with this girl in. I had to read a fucking letter of apology in front of the fucking class. Now, was it the worst punishment that I have been encountered with these niggas, as opposed to some of the other shit that they used to do? Nah, this was not the worst at all. That's why I just took this shit on the chin, and I'm just like, and I really do think it's just because I ended up showing my adoptive pop like what happened, and I, you know what I'm saying, and he's like, okay. But I like to say this too. He was like, well, you didn't lie about it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'll forever have some respect for him in that regard, because that was one of the situations where I feel like he was being a dad, you know what I'm saying? And like, I see, you know, but you just went about this, you know, a wrong way, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sort of like what I took from this situation, realistically. Like, and when I tell y'all I had a class with the bitch in every fucking class, I can tell y'all, I can run y'all down the damn schedule block that day. Gotta read it in front of the lunchroom, so you gotta stand in front of the lunchroom. That's one block, because we in the same fucking homeroom. Gotta read it in front of homeroom early in the morning, because we're in the same fucking homeroom early in the morning. Gotta read it in band. Gotta read it in computer class. That's 4 classes already. There's 7 classes in the day. The only class I didn't go to the class with that bitch was Spanish. And I think it was one other class that I didn't have with that bitch. But I read that letter in every fucking class. I read that letter about 4 or 5 times that day. Absolutely, 1000% learned a lot. Just regular shit, like something that I want to say that I still hold me to this day is, everything that a female do to you, you don't got to tell everybody. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and that's, I think, something that still holds up, like modern wise. Like, everything that you do with a female or do without or, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you do, like, that shit doesn't need to be broadcast. It's kind of corny too. Even though I know my circumstances was a little bit different, like the bitch who just kept bothering me wouldn't bother me. But I probably shouldn't have said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I go to the teacher, even though that's like not my forte or no shit like that. Maybe I go to the teacher. Maybe I tell the teacher, oh, this bitch harassing me, you know what I'm saying? What's up? But as far as like telling her, yo, you sent me news, and then the class collectively gasped, and now I'm reading the fucking note and every fucking period together with her, it's kind of a bit much. So, you know, I like to say that's what I learned from it. I also want to highlight the fact that y'all will hear more stories about these adopted folks, and I just want to say, throughout all of the stories that y'all will hear, this by far has to be one of their like easier going punishments for shit. Like, I promise y'all, like, if I could just tell y'all or break down some of the shit that I had to go through, but ultimately, like, I learned a lot from it. It was definitely embarrassing because, like I said, like, you gotta read at lunch, nigga. You gotta read in band. And then even my band teacher was laughing at me like, yo, my nigga, this what you doing in class? But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all make sure to leave me a like, a subscription. Please subscribe to my shit, man. I can't be in the trenches forever. Y'all niggas gotta get me up out of here. Please subscribe. Please like, comment about a time that you ever had to do an in-school punishment, whether your parents had to come up to school with you and sit with you all day, whether you had to, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may have been. Just comment and put down there a time that you may or may not have had to go through with a punishment from the parents at fucking school. That is one of the worst things. So I hope y'all haven't gone through that. If you have, let me know down below in the motherfucking comments. Outside of that, I look forward to hearing from y'all. I hope y'all look forward to hearing from me.